Hey everybody, and welcome to the Final Fantasy Tactics Colosseum AI Tournament League for April. It's day 1, and we're gonna start seeing what everybody cooked up for this month. I'm Sardek, alone in the booth tonight. Let's get the matches started. First up this month, we have two former champions facing off. Fig 2 and Love Colored Magic 2. Goblin Choir versus Ship Sinking. For Fig, we have alto, tenor, and bass, along with the conductor of the Goblin Choir. So, triple battle cry, along with a gold shield main gauche ninja, weapon guard, equip shield, and magic defend up. On the other side, for Love Colored Magic, we have Battleship the Lancer, with Punch Art, HP Restore, Jump +3, and Move +2. Carrier the Squire with Time Magic, Auto Potion, Short Charge, and Move +1, notably with a Hunting Bow. Destroyer the Geomancer with Holy Sword, Catch, Attack Up, and Float. Haven't seen a Battle Bamboo used in a while. That's nice. And Cruiser the Black Chocobo with Choco Ball. Going to large, 71 to start us off. Yeah, I think we've got just the right balance of kind of silly concept teams and serious win-the-tournament teams. Goblin Choir, of course, starting off with its singing. And a jump right out of the gate out of Love Colored Magic. That's going to be a lot of damage. Chocobo moving over, not really accomplishing much with that cure. Opening Haste comes out for 2, and a Devotion following up on the Chocobo. First Goblin goes down to the jump. Conductor starting singing as well. Consecrate comes out for decent size hits, but both weather it just fine. Ninja will not be surviving that jump, however. Goblin has the revive for his comrade. 3 strong revives on this team will ensure that these goblins get at least a little time to hit. 171 shatter, down goes one of the pieces of gear, and a timely re-raise off that Vigilant song. Another Goblin goes down, but both of them have re-raise. Judgment does a big hit. Ninja presumably with a health song. Another battle cry and a retreat. Another jump. These jumps are just lining up super well for Love Colored Magic. Huge 270 shatter. That Goblin in the back, the one with Protect, has huge PA, and it shows. Lancer gets a jump on the other one. It is down to that single goblin. He has a revive for his teammate instead of a kill for the black chocobo. Chocobo 242. Lancer does not have the lineup for the jump. That's going to hurt Love-Colored Magic. Shatter downs the chocobo. Haste coming out. Maybe that'll get the Lancer on the right line again. It does not. He only has a revive for the Geo. Love-Colored Magic is ahead, but those goblins, unfortunately, both slowed. Down goes one. The other one goes offensive, but that's not going to be enough. Demi 2 barely short, leaving it to the Lancer to finish it off with a spear to the back. Game 1 goes to ship sinking. Small map's not as good historically for bards and dancers. So Love-Colored Magic in a pretty good spot here. Secret Fist right out of the gate. Goblin is going to be left alone for 3 turns. Might actually be to the Goblin's advantage. +2 PA. Haste for just 2. Triple re-raise on the 3 goblins. Demi poking at both. Consecrate finishing him off. Shatter is guarded. That one isn't. Another 2 PA. But Gabo goes right back down. It is 2 on 4 once more. Demi 2 misses 1. Consecrate finishes off the one that the Demi 2 hit, and it is just 1 goblin versus the world. Another goblin gets up, but he's in near fatal and won't be doing a whole lot with it. Chocoball finishes him off. Squire with a Demi 2. No, actually a haste for the Lancer. And the death sentence finishes it off. Match goes 2-0 to Love Colored Magic. Up next, we have Omegasuspekt 1 versus Soul 2. Team Beef, all caps, all E's, versus the Evolution Rifle Association. For Team Beef, we have Sirloin the Lancer, 454 hit points, with Sing, HP Restore, Jump +3, and Guts. That huge hit point pool with HP Restore and Guts should make him really difficult to deal with. Flank the Chemist with 432 hit points thanks to Equip Armor, Time Magic Hamido, and Move +1. Round the Oracle, 346 hit points with Basic Skill, Auto Potion, Abandon, and Magic Defend Up. Between that 24 and 15 character evade and the Elf Mantle, that Abandon is going to make that one hard Oracle to catch. And Brisket the Lancer with 417 hit points. Dance, MP Switch, Jump +2, and Jump +1. On the other side, for the IRA, we have Hunter Stand the Trent with Blessing of Nature. Patty the Paladin with Basic Skill, Auto Potion, Magic Attack Up, and Equip Gun for that new magical Unevadable. Lobbyist the Mediator with a Bolt Action Rifle with Item, Throw Item, Hamido, and Equip Shield. And Waldo the Engineer with an Engineer Rifle, Steel, Arrow Guard, Deadshot, and Maintenance. Yeah, I like the Paladin. The Unevadable gun only having 3 range doesn't really matter to a Paladin. With 505 hit points, he has no problem getting into the fray. And that is a huge MP pool as well. That Paladin is going to be a menace. Definitely a good thing you found there. Going to large, 85 to start. We'll see if his low move is going to inhibit him or if it is enough. Dancer starts dancing immediately. This is a nameless team. Poison and don't move right out of the gate. Paladin has Purify for himself. Moves up again. 224 out of that gunner. Haste 2 catches the rest of the team. Parry Raisins in the shell off of Vigilant. Confusion, Poison, Slow. Double Shell Protect out of that Vigilant song. Bonk for 104 out of the tree. Confusion on the Paladin, that's gonna hurt. Lancer gets to the other side of the tree, who is bonked into a frog. Chemist continues healing up teammates. Just poisons on that Nameless. Petrify coming out of the Oracle. Looks like that's how Team Beef is supposed to finish off the enemy. Pair of shells. No luck on the Petrify, though. The hastes wear off. With the team spread, gonna be hard to reapply those. Purify cures the frog. Tree is back in the fray. Mediator has a Mega Potion for the Paladin. And we roll the Nameless Wheel again. Just a poison. 3 shells come out of the Vigilant. That poor Mediator still stuck. Don't move in the back. Trent has a Magic Spirit to heal, counteracting some of the poison's damage. But these Vigilant songs are really starting to stack up now. Pro Shell for the Mediator. Another failed Petrify. Don't move on the Mediator. Shot does not hit. Draining Poison 104. Re-raise and shell out of the Vigilant. Team Beef, of course, proving to be very difficult to damage out. They just all gained 5 Brave. Another reapplied poison. No frog from the Mediator, from the Oracle, though. Double shell protect from that Vigilant. Paladin purifies off his poison instead of getting aggressive. Paladin being the best offense on the IRA, that's not what you want to see from him. Engineer with an armor break fails. Double confusion. This one on a not poisoned character, so it is going to stick for a while. Mediator bonked with a crit from the front. Loses his don't move, but still no frog proc. Paladin has Purify, clears the confusion on the Mediator, the Engineer. Real low roll there. She gets the auto potion to heal all of it. Encouraging song changed to, those are permanent hastes on most of the team. Spell Absorb picks her MP back up. Pair of stealths and a regen. Another 5 Brave. Team Beef is the only team with reactions, and they are getting huge numbers on their chance to hit them now. Weapon break fails. Slow don't move pair of poisons. And the jumps are starting now. The Lancer is done landing spell or landing buffs on his team, going for the kills now. 208 axe on the tree, but it's cured off with Magic Spirit. Petrify fails once more. Lancer begins to sing again. Mega Potion out of the Mediator means he survives the poison. Another encouraging song and another jump. That's going to be it for that Mediator. Plus 15 Brave for the whole squad now. Mediator is down. Another jump. Looks like that's how Team Beef is supposed to win. The Lancer getting tired after putting all the buffs up and then just jumping for victory. Weapon broken on the Chemist, however. Paraconfusion's going to buy a little time, and a 43% Petrify on the tree being charged. Chemist's topping off the Oracle's MP. Tree is down. They do have Purify on the Paladin, so they'll have to take him out before he can cure the tree. With a 324 jump, that's looking actually decently likely. Oracle with a 72 bonk to help out. Auto Potion brings him out of near fatal, though. Jumping at the Engineer next. Paladin has Purify for himself and not for the tree. Down goes the Engineer, and a Petrify is being charged on the Paladin. Will it get there? It does, game 1 goes to Team Beef. That, Kjata, is how Team Beef is meant to win. Going to Small 62 next. The 3 move on IRA, maybe not so damaging without don't move locking them away. Singer-dancer duo starting off. And a haste 2 for the whole squad. Nope, actually for everyone but the Oracle, who immediately starts with a 27% Petrify on the Mediator. MP switch on the Dancer. And a good thing, because she is under fire. Wow. Taken out immediately. Very different start to this match. Pair of shells come out. And the Petrify is guarded. Phoenix Down brings back up the singer, or the dancer, but without those namelesses, Team Beef is not in a good spot. Leaf Dance brings her back down. Paladin has Sanctuary for the 2 around him. 224 out of the Mediator. With a follow-up, knocked off the pillar and killed. 34% Petrify being charged. The IRA in a commanding lead. Petrify does land on the tree, but that Paladin has Purify, so that is not permanent. $112 on the Singer. Knocked off as well. And she has a wish for the Chemist. Tree has Blessing of Nature for itself and a retreat. Chemist, of course, with the Ambrosia for himself. $182, down goes the Singer. Starts a song and jumps off the cliff. Another Blessing of Nature for the IRA. Double re-raise Vigilance. Long-range shot catches Guts, but not the HP restore. That one, unfortunately, does not Guts. Down goes the Singer. She has a cheer up for herself. Chemist has an Ambrosia for the Lancer. But they really can't do a whole lot down there. Mediator guarded. Engineer can't find the shot. With only those two long-range gunners, it's looking a lot more stable for Team Beef. $140 on the Chemist. Armor break. But now Petrifies are going to start coming. This could still go either way. Petrify attempted just as the shell wears off, but still not good enough. %68 armor break, easy land. Gunner's taking shots again. I mean, it might be. But if it's not on the chopping block, like, at least put some stairs down. Like, if there was an easy route to get down, if this ended up happening, we would have a lot less of this. Chemist still has some items left, so has an Ambrosia. The IRA's lack of haste really hurting it. Just taking so long to get any traction. And with the Oracle having Wish, misses on the Lancer though. Lancer is down. Lancer jumped back up and dies up on the platform this time. That's going to make it a lot harder to wish and Phoenix down him. Down he goes, likely for good this time. There he is at 0, probably gonna crystallize. And seeing potions instead of ambrosias out of the Chemist means he's likely out of Phoenix Downs as well. If they take down the Oracle, that should be it. Petrify on the Engineer. There's the Purify. Petrify is taken off. A thing that I think about sometimes is how FFT will call a match over after 20 minutes have passed, which is just a little bit longer than our song's run. The last song was 14 minutes and 14 seconds, so we are just heading into minute 15 of this match. Of course, they don't get to run fast forward the same way. But yeah, this one looks pretty much in hand for IRA. And it is. Encouraging song coming first this time. Slow Nameless on the Paladin. That Paladin is their biggest threat, so that is a big coup for Team Beef. +5 Brave for Team Beef. And a frogged tree. Paladin's Purify is being taxed pretty hard. And with a slow on him as well, he's going to have a real hard time keeping up with things. %47% Petrify being charged on the Mediator. Down goes the Chemist. But immediate revenge on the Mediator. Slow being reapplied on the Paladin is huge for Team Beef. Chemist has an Ambrosia, but has to retreat. Paladin does get its Purify off on the Frog, but No, the tree gets a magic spirit because the Lancer Dancer will not spirit to death. Double poison confusion. That is a broken weapon for, I think, the Dancing Lancer. Or maybe it was the Oracle. Can't tell. %, Petrify on the Paladin. If that lands, that's gonna be huge. No dice on the Petrify. Poison snaps the Paladin out of the confusion, but not until after he has wasted a turn. Yep, she still has her staff, so it was the Dancing Lancer that got weapon broken. And that is just another thing that the Paladin's going to have to deal with. No confusion to slow him down now, though. So he may actually see a turn to deal with something. Oof, down goes the tree. Tree is back up and gets a turn immediately. It will be able to Magic Spirit itself back to health. Another Petrify being charged on the Paladin. Once again, if this one lands on the Paladin, that is absolutely huge. And the Paladin once again slowed. No luck on the Petrify, however. 195 on the engineer. But the confusion right back up. Goes for a frog this time, but once again fails. Tree appears to be dead to a jump. Although that will probably keep him alive. Yup. Another bonk. NG is near fatal. And the tree is don't moved. He won't be able to magic spirit the engineer. Engineer with a parting shot, armor break. Chemist going for 130 from the tree instead of killing the engineer. Petrify on the tree being charged. Slow on the tree. Or no, not Petrify. That was pulling MP back. Punch from the Lancer takes out the Chemist. And this is a Petrify. Chemist 156 axe. Don't move and slow, cured off the tree. But not... but a little too early, Petrify came out after. Chemist has Ambrosia to top off the Oracle. She'll have some more Petrifies coming for the Paladin. 26%. Unfortunately, no dice. Chemist 156. Paladin is super low. Has to defy pain instead of purifying the tree. Gives the Oracle another crack at her. It will be not long. 72 jump being done there. And with the Chemist's hit coming as well. No, Ambrosia instead. Paladin is out of range of Purify, I think. Yep, he is blocked off by that Lancer. The body block's keeping him from bringing his teammates back. Between this jump and this axe. No axe, that means that the jump is enough. Down he goes. Team Beef takes the match 2-1. Up next, we have Void versus Soul 1, the Hankies versus From Above. Alright, for the Hankies, we have Cornwallis the Lancer with Double Dragon Whisker, Basic Skill Hamido, 2 Swords, and Sicken. Autumn the Samurai with Talk Skill, Meatbone Slash, Concentrate, and Teleport. Simon the Paladin with Basic Skill, Weapon Guard, Attack Up, and Move HP Up. And Amber the Knight with Item, Throw Item, Defense Up, and Arrow Guard. On the other side, for From Above, we have Rain the Archer with Item, Hamido, Short Charge, and Sniper. Raijin the Summoner with Battle skill counter magic, defense up, and magic defend up. Thunder the Sage with basic skill counter Deadshot and Sicken. Deadshot Whale Whisker, that's going to be a lot of damage. So 16, 24, 240, 72, 312 damage expected out of those Whale Whiskers. And Fujin the Chemist with Steel, Weapon Guard, Equip Shield, and Maintenance. Going to map 119 to start. Inspire coming out of the Summoner first. Haste for the team. And Barrier lands on the Archer. Another M Barrier being charged on the Summoner. There's an Inspire super late. Catches 3 of the 4. Summoner with a Speed Ruin for the Paladin. Misses. 306 Time Strike being charged. Lancer moves to body block it. Takes 378. Ambrosia tops off that big M Barrier MP spend. Little Kotetsu heal for the Lancer. Down goes the weapon from the Summoner. Starting a big spell. One kill, 260-ish damage on the other. Phoenix down for the Paladin, but he is super low and in enemy territory. Goes first, though, and gets the Defy Pain. .224 misses the Samurai. Samurai survives. It did, Kjata. .225 just wasn't enough for what things were hitting for. 300 felt like it'd be a little better. Like, Defy Pain was supposed to be, you can survive a hit now. Offensive Ambrosia out of the Chemist. 228 on the summoner, or the samurai. And the archer finishes it off, 224. Big crit, 429. That's the Deadshot Whale Whisker for you. Was only 31% to hit, but gonna land one eventually. From above looks to be running away with this. Just a matter of time before that last knight goes down. Chemist has a cleanse for itself. No more poison. Oh, right, 'cause Hellcry. Haha. Whatever, doesn't impact this match. I don't care. Knight has Ambrosia for herself, but that's not going to be enough. Only a matter of time before the summoner gets his hands on her. Lancer was undead, stands back up. Huge time shot being charged. That Lancer is not that good. Goodbye. That summon will be the end of that night. Unless that happens, of course. Knight chooses to let the poison end it, because I don't think she was out of items. Game 1 goes to From Above. Just an immediate spell cast coming out of the summoner. But both guard it. Summoner, undeterred, just goes for another one. Ambrosia cures off the judgment. That's a very interesting place for that knight to go, since it has a summon being charged on it. I guess it's not that interesting. Big hits on the Lancer and the Knight. But down goes the Sage. Summon being charged up on the whole team. Judgment guarded by the Chemist. Phoenix Down brings back up the Sage, and here comes that summon. 228 to the Samurai, but guarded by the Lancer. Down goes the Sage's weapon and her life. Archer goes down as well. The Hankies making a much better showing this time. Meatbone Slash triggered, kills the Chemist. It is just this summoner versus the entire team. Summoner charging Fairy, it looks like. Full team haste. Fairy does bring back the Sage, going for an M barrier on herself. Does land it. Summoner is down. The Knight takes out the Sage before the Summoner can stand back up. That is victory for Hankies. We go to Game 3. Opening Inspire catches the whole team. And also Inspire on the other side. M Barrier lands on the Archer. He's charging up a Time Strike on the Mediator. samurai. Paladin moves up to body block. Takes the 306. $180 of it healed back with Ambrosia. Summoner moves up, charging on the entire enemy team. Paladin moves up, has a judgment. Just 52, not a lot with all that defense up. Down goes the samurai. But she comes right back up to a Phoenix down, back to 4 on 4. Three M barriers out now. This Sage really doing a good job keeping her team up. Temporal Strike, stripping the haste from the Paladin and doing huge damage. That two sword's not super great against a charging summoner, but the Lancer stays up through it anyways. 405 damage in recoil. Mito takes out the samurai. And Ambrosia tops that summoner back off. From above, it looks to be running away with it. Archer takes down the Lancer. Paladin has the sandbag for the summoner. With the Paladin kept busy with taking the summoner back down, leaves the Archer and Sage free to bring the big damage. Sage loses her pole, though. That is the big source of her offense. Ambrosia topping off the knight. If they get a Hellcry punch off on that Archer, I don't know how From Above is supposed to do damage anymore. It's a huge time strike coming for the Paladin. Down he goes. That should be enough. And with an Ambrosia to pick the summoner up, looking very good for From Above. Knocked off for 190. The Lancer is back up and takes out the Sage, but is just one short of being able to get to the crystal. Temporal Strike only 18% to hit, obviously guarded. Rama guarded by the Lancer. He's gonna get that crystal. Sage stands back up, but fails to prevent the Lancer once more. That's the Hellcry we were talking about. Both the Sage and the Archer have lost their weapons. It's going to be real hard for them to deal with this huge HP Lancer. 254 out of the Summoner. It is all on this Summoner to take out the Lancer. Inspires his team up. Down goes the Knight, and it is just the Lancer now. Fairy on the Sage. Hamido just shreds the Archer. Sage manages to get a Sicken in through the Hamido. But she goes down to an attack, and there's the crystal. $254. Another haste out of the Summoner. That Summoner is super low now. Goes for an Inspire instead of a spell. Looks like a Fairy on the Sage once more. Lancer picks up yet another crystal. Down goes the Summoner. Down goes the Sage. Down goes the Chemist. Archer not getting that crystal, but he has a Hamido. What a turnaround! Incredible! From Above takes the match 2-1 in a shocking twist ending. Wow! Up next, Sardek versus Ajorably 1. 5 versus Ionath Pros. For 5, we have Lenny the Priest with Yin Yang Magic, Auto Potion, move MP up, and equip Katana. Ferris the Summoner with item, throw item, arrow guard, and short charge. Bart's the Spellblade with precision, CT save, two hands, and guts. And Galuf the Monk with battle skill, weapon guard, attack up, and equip axe. On the other side for Ionath Pros, we have Becca the Rekka, the Paladin, with Time Magic, Auto Potion, Defense Up, and Guts. John Tweedy, the Knight, with Steal, Catch, Attack Up, and Ignore Height. Jew Tweedy, the Monk, with Basic Skill, Hamido, Lionheart, and Move +2. And Quentin Barnes, the Archer, with Throw, Counter Throw, Lucky, and Sniper. Large 40 to start us off. Wall comes down. Only one target, though, thanks to the difficulty of the terrain. And the Inspire also only landing on one because of the terrain. But a Leviathan comes out of the Summoner. $297 takes out an Archer. Now there's an Inspire that catches the team. And a wall of the same. It's a nice three-piece Earth Slash. Heals the Priest. Blastar Punch, down goes the weapon from the Summoner. Potion for himself, but that's it. Priest charging up a Petrify. Shine for 90 and a Sundown on the Spellblade. .306 Repeating Fist. And .306 Time Strike. Down goes the Knight. Petrify doesn't land on the Monk, though. 182, half of it auto-potioned away. Summoner starting a 415 Leviathan. That Monk is toast. But he pays for it with his own life. Auto Potion cures all of the damage from Shine, but there's still that Sundown left. Auto Potion takes the most of the damage from the Spellblade. Just a little bonk for 12. Another 90, auto potioned away. Monk has an Inspire again. Once again, Shine coming down. 136 Time Strike. Priest has a wall to bring the Pro Shell back. And a Chakra to top him off. Another 90 lightning stab. Inspire brings hastes back. Twelve's not a lot of damage, but 135 shine breaking the sun down, also not a lot. Another 136 time strike being charged. Pro Shell for the Spellblade. Monk has a Wave Fist, 126. Time Strike, 136. 5 takes game 1. Opening 168, shot by the archer, guarded by the monk. Opening wall catches 2. Once again, the terrain doing no favors for 5. Inspire single target. Leviathan comes out. Down goes the archer once more. Spellblade advances. Lightning stab 120 on the monk. Hastes for the casters. Priest charging something up now. Another Leviathan being charged. 154 on the Spellblade, 20 CT back. Monk has the Earth Slash, takes 117 in response. Petrify following. 210 CT save on the Spellblade. Lightning stab for 240. And the repeating fist finishes the night off. It is just this paladin left. Big chakra for 170 tops off the Spellblade. Once again, the priest with nothing to do. Does gain MP back from moving, though, so should be back on Petrify shortly. Shine is guarded. And there it is, a full life for the summoner. Wave Fist knocks her off, and the fall is enough to finish it. 5 takes the match 2-0. Up next, we have Simmon 2 versus Coppola. Diablo 2 Party versus Knights Templar. For the Diablo 2 party, we have Thorn's Paladin with Talk Skill, Damage Split, Equip Armor, and Magic Defend Up. Sorceress the Geomancer with Item, Counter Flood, Magic Attack Up, and Move +2. Mercenary the Mime with Mimic. And Support Paladin the Squire with Sing, Arrow Guard, Defense Up, and Equip Gun for a Bolt Action Rifle. On the other side, for Knights Templar, we have Wegraf the Spellblade, Basic Skill, Weapon Guard, Attack Up, and Move +2. Law free the Geomancer with Draw Out, Counterflood, Magic Attack up, and Magic Defend up. Fulmar of the Paladin with White Magic, HP Restore, Defense up, and Move HP up. And Barich the Archer with Item, Auto Potion, Concentrate, and Sniper. Going to large, 54. Kiyomori catches 3, not fast enough to get the Spellblade. Opening 128 Carve model. Sanctuary is enough to catch him. Full team pro-shelled. Archer charging one up on the enemy Geo. Squire starts to sing. 324, Geo is near fatal. MA for the Geo and the Mime. Spellblade has the Lightning Stab. Down goes the Geo, but it's damage split from the Summoner. Big landing plus MA on those. 120 Gusty Wind on the Mime. 50 punch for the Spellblade, not a whole lot. Archer with 224, near fatal for the Mime, but not quite enough to finish. The Mime shot kills the Spellblade. Only a 92 Shiva, though. Consecrate will finish off the Bard. Do very little to the Summoner, however. Summoner going for a Fairy to bring both teammates up. But a Cheery Girardin out of the Geomancer. Not quite enough. Damage split. And Defy Pain out of the Singer. With Fairy, we may see the full Diablo 2 party back up. We sure do. Paladin Consecrate only enough to take out the Mime. Counterflood 96ing him in exchange. Geo Gusty Wind takes the Geo back out. And a Phoenix Down brings the Spellblade back up. Summoner has a bonk. Down goes the Geo. It is a 3-on-2. Spellblade has the Defy Pain. And a life for the Geo. Game 1 goes to Knights Templar. Give me 1 second here. Anyways, moving on to small map 58. Spellblade gets a split punch right out of the gate. 240 and a death sentence into that summoner. Kiyomori catches 2. Kami-Itachi, some chip damage on both. Auto Potion dealing with most of it. Judgment 138. Counterflood for 80. 224 immediately kills the Geo. $80 punch for the Spellblade. And a fairy being charged. Lightning Stab has the answer to that, though. Kiku threw the teammate to kill the enemy chemist. Judgment 277 on the mime. The archer's going to finish it off with a concentrate hit. 224. Just like that, Knights Templar take the match 2-0. Up next, we have Kaffe 2 versus Omega 2. Segundo versus Team Error. For Segundo, we have Armero the Thief with Snipe, Auto Potion, Equip Armor, and Equip Gun for that Chocobo gun. Escudero the Spellblade with Basic Skill, Hamido, Attack Up, and Move +2. Arbol Nadriza the Taiju with Spirit of Life. And Ayu Dante the Summoner with Item, Counter Magic, Short Charge, and Magic Defend Up. On the other side, for Team Error, we have Warning the Squire with Item, Auto Potion, Defense Up, and Magic Defend Up. Critical the Geomancer with Draw Out, Hamido, Deadshot, and Equip Gun for that Bolt Action Rifle. Delete the Archer with Basic Skill, Counter Throw, Attack Up, Sniper, and Red Shoes. And Defrag the Ninja with Holy Sword, Weapon Guard, Equip Shield, and Guts. Going to large 15. I believe the Archer's the one who's going to be doing the deleting. Of course, Warning, living up to his name. Force Field out of the Thief. Yes, Kjata, there were many map updates this month. Warning doing what he does. 168 shot at the Spellblade. Lightning Stab 141. Archer still not in range. Once again, a warning. Another 168 gunshot from the Geo, taking his distance. 224 on the Thief. And another warning, this time leaving the gunner on his own. Thief moves in as a deadly poison, 72 for... It's a haste for the Geo. And a whole T, or a Pro Shell for the two of them. Squire, of course, warning the ninja that didn't get the wall. And Summoner just doesn't know what she's doing in that corner. Down goes the Thief. Spellblade has a lightning stab. Down goes the Geo. It's 3-on-3. Long range summon on the Archer. $176. Archer misses the Summoner. And the warnings continue uninterrupted. $176 Judgment. And an Odin comes out again. Down goes the Squire. Archer 252 over the way. Damage split into near fatal. Another 176 Judgment. Down goes the Summoner. It's a Spellblade and a Tree versus an Archer and a Ninja. Lightning Stab takes out the Archer. Ninja is alone. Shuriken is guarded. That full heal is probably going to be a bit too much for that ninja to deal with. Though he does guard the lightning stab. 254, huge Judgment, doing a lot of damage to the tree. But you know how dangerous that is with their damage split. Ignition is guarded. Leaf Dance for near fatal, but that ninja is right by a crystal, and he's going to take advantage of it. Another 294 Judgment. No damage split. That is terrible for that tree. Moves up to Consecrate, takes out the tree, and 66s the Spellblade alongside it. Spellblade grabs a crystal. Wild Swing doesn't land. This Abandon really paying dividends for the ninja. Defy Pain for the Spellblade. Now he's being dragged away from crystal range. And the ninja manages to finish cleaning up. Game 1 goes to Team Error. Up next, we have Small 20. Warren coming out of the Squire to start. And a full team force field out of the Thief. Thief takes a shuriken for his trouble. Lightning Stab once again guarded by the ninja. That abandon again paying huge dividends. 135 recoil on the archer for killing the charging summoner. The tree's attempt to revive fails. Warning does what's on the tin. And a Masamune for haste on 3. Archer 224 on the Thief. 160 deadly poison. Lightning Stab near fatal, gets an 80 counter throw, and the Leaf Dance gonna finish him off. Down goes the Archer. So 3 on 3. Long range gunshot takes out the Thief to bring it down to 2 on 3. Phoenix down out of warning. Guess he can do something other than use Warn. Pro Shell on him. And Ambrosia as well. I'm guessing that Omegasuspekt played with the Pro Shell priorities to make it so that Warren would ever do anything else. Certainly a first. Once again, a Phoenix down. Sanctuary for another Pro Shell. And Geo with a Murasame for a team heal. Big 3-way Lightning Stab. Warren has the Ambrosia for the Geo. Defrag has a Judgment for that huge 294 on the tree. Half of it split off. Geo once again Murasame for the heals. And gets a crystal to top itself off. 252, not damage split. Has to Magic Spirit 280 back. Ninja gives chase with the Judgment, 294. Once again fails the damage split. Super unfortunate for Segundo. Ambrosia for the Archer to top it off, and it's looking real good for Team Error. finally uses his Masamune. Down goes the Spellblade. And down goes the tree. Match goes 2-0 to Team Error. Up next, we have Simmon 1 versus Love Colored Magic 1. No Killing Goblins versus Raiden Fighters. Or Raiden Fighters, excuse me. For No Killing Goblins, we have Bad Arrow the Archer with Talk Skill, Arrow Guard, Attack Up, and Sicken. Bird the Black Chocobo with Choco Ball. Numtongue the Black Goblin with Battle Cry. And Pyrite the Mime with Mimic. On the other side for the Raiden Fighters, we have Judge Spear the Lancer with Punch Art, MP Switch, Jump +3, and Move +2. Aegis 4 the Samurai with White Magic, Auto Potion, Move MP Up, and Move +1. Chaser 2000 the Thief with Basic Skill, Hamido, 2 Swords, and Maintenance. And Eraser the Ahriman with Mana Burn and Dampen. Going to large 82. Speaking of changed maps, welcome to the New Bed Desert. Bad Arrow charging a 288 time shot right out of the gate. Chocoball missing. And Battle Cry does land on the Archer. Twice. That was a huge Battle Cry for No Killing Goblins. Masamune on 2. And Eraser giving the Mana Burn to the Chocobo. Near fatal. Time Strike 324 in Poison. That's a lot of damage on that Thief. Lancer finishes off the Chocobo. Thief has the Defy Pain. Retreats, takes 48 to the Poison. Now that shouldn't happen. That was the second Masamune. Oh wait, never mind. That's the one you can multi. 240 on the Archer. But he is going to do a huge amount to that Ahriman. Another huge Battle Cry. Although the Mime not quite living up to the original. Time Strike, down goes the Ahriman. Deadly Poison 198 and 196. Down goes the Mime. Samurai has life for the Ahriman. And No Killing Goblins looks to be on the back foot. I-Beam, down goes the Archer. Self-Battle Cry isn't going to do it. Down goes the Goblin, and sorry, Raiden Fighters disagrees. Yes, killing goblins. Small 97 up next. 196 in poison, opening volley on the Lancer, who retorts with a 160 stab, poison being MP switched. Chocoball from downtown, guarded. Or I suppose uptown in this case. +2, +3. Masamune cures off that regen and double hastes. Arimon moves in, 240 on the Mime. We actually have a fix for that coming in a couple of months, Claudius, just not yet. Kotetsu healing the teammate, not quite enough to finish off the archer. Bird's gonna come down and cure. To revive, Mime is back up. $112 attack. Mime and Archer taken down in quick succession. Tetsu once again to heal the teammate and harm the enemy. Draining poison does a bunch of damage to the goblin. Chocobo 252 on the samurai. Goblin with shatter 120. Breaks something of the thief. Secret Fist on the Chocobo. Interesting. 184 I-beam. Down goes the goblin. Masamune clears the poison. That bird has his work cut out for him with only 2 turns to kill 4. .336, unfortunately MP switched. It's looking like the Raiden fighters are going to win this completely undamaged. Or, well, all 4 standing, rather. .336 guarded, and that is that. Chocobo is going down next turn. And that's it. Raiden fighters take the match 2-0. And last up tonight, Break 1 versus Kjata 2. For Break, we have Sung Jinwoo, the samurai, with Elemental, Distribute, Equip Shield, and Maintenance. Lee Ju-hee, the Hydra, with Vicious Flame. Yu Jin-ho, the Lancer, with Snipe, Arrow Guard, Concentrate, and Move +2. And Sung Jin-ah, the Grenade, with Triple Flame. For Kjata, we have Clapping the Priest with Draw Out, Auto Potion, Equip Armor, and Move +2. That is an unfortunate Scorpion Tail. Clapping the Lancer with Black Magic Kamito, 2 swords, and Move +3. That is an unfortunate Dragon Whisper. Clapping the Sage. What spells does the Sage have, Kjata? With Black Magic, Catch, Short Charge, and Move +1. And Dummy Thick the Minotaurus with Blowfire. Yeah, you're right. That is a very bad matchup. Solo leveling versus... While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a clapping, as of ass-cheeks gently clapping, clapping at my chamber door. "'Tis a visitor," I muttered, "dummy thick and nothing more." Kjata's team names once again. Going to large map 99. Conk, 270 on the White Mage. Pair 130s miss. Dark Whisper 147, but no procs. Lucky for Kjata. Pitfall just 84. Auto potioned all the way back. Three-piece Masamune back there. Hamido'd 260 back, and luckily no Fire Breath procs. But the Triple Flame full heals it. Fortunately for Kjata, missing his Lancer. .320 on the Hydra. Gets a Sundown. Hydra regens back out of near fatal. Asura 120 breaks the Sundown. Lancer is in near fatal. Does he have the Defy Pain, or is it elsewhere on this team? Hamido for 130, but the 130 proc, unfortunate. Triple Flame takes out the Sage in one shot. Minotaurus just getting into position. Priest charging up a full life and moving up with the Minotaurus. Lands 130 this time and manages to escape and regen out of near fatal. Hydra moves in with a little regen, pair of hastes wearing off. No Hamido that time. And Masamune is in. Sage is back. And getting a haste and an overload. Triple Flame, no dice. Dark Whisper misses. And gets a kill. Guess the overload didn't matter, Kjata. Down goes the Lancer. Priest electing to bring back the Sage instead of the Lancer. Minotaur is trapped. No dice on the Dark Whisper. Triple Flame near fatal on the priest, although he does have an auto potion. Dark Whisper, but no proc. Still, good damage to the Minotaur. Lancer just barely short of finishing off the priest. Priest has one revive left in him, and it goes to the Lancer. Priest auto potions back up. Dark Whisper breaks the sun down, but the Sage survives it. 190 crit on the Lancer. But he takes down the Priest. Down goes the Sage. Minotaur with a 345 on that Samurai. Huge hit. Flame attack healing the Samurai with a distribute for its team. Well, one of the lances hit. Down goes the Priest. Unfortunate miss on that counter. 230 on that hit. $119 on the Minotaur from the Dark Whisper, but once again, no proc. 135 takes him to near fatal, and his regen wears off. Lancer near fatals the Hydra. The Triple Flame stands it back up. Minotaur is down, and it really is all on the Lancer now. One hit from Dark Whisper, but no procs. Triple Flame takes him out. Game 1 goes to solo leveling. Opening Masamune for 2. Opening Masamune for 3. Lancer with an opening 130 on the Samurai. I mean, your Minotaur does more damage than your Lancer. Because Shake Off isn't fire either. Triple Flame near fatals the priest, but he comes back up with an auto potion. Bonk. It is a full life being charged on the grenade. Leg aim locks the Minotaur in place. This is actually a pretty good that the proc landed on the Hydra, I think. Because he'll stay closer, and the Lancer will be able to kill him with the next sequence. Unfortunately, that double Dark Whisper means that the Lancer goes down. Priest is going to have to book it over there if he wants to get to him to bring him back up in time. And he gets locked down under leg aim. So he's not going anywhere. Power up coming out of the Minotaur. Down goes the priest, and it is just down to this Minotaur. Brutal triple hit, but he stays standing through all three. Sage going for the heal on the Minotaur. Gusty Wind for near fatal. Unfortunate. Sage getting the worst of that trade. No proc there. The Sage is one hit from death. And there is the one hit. An unfortunately bad matchup for Kjata. Break takes the match 2-0. And there you have it. That is the first half of the round 1 matches. We'll be coming back tomorrow night with the second half. Well, I think that's that. I'm Sardek, and have a good night, y'all.